And then it doesn't want to play. Very interesting. Hello, guys. Good, happy Monday. It is High Priestess Jamila here to show you some advanced work. It's a little bit complicated and you do need a lot of tools, but this is an offering actually. So I'm not drinking this early. This is what I'm drinking. Make sure that you guys hit that thumbs up on your way in. How y'all doing today? I know I've been feeling really good and just very reassured about myself. How y'all doing? Hey, I already got lovers out there. What's up, y'all? I wonder if this is kind of a funny angle. Yep, I've been drinking water and coffee. I ain't even gonna lie, that red Moscato is good stuff. So, okay, so I'm gonna show you which is a very fast spell that will sometimes work too fast. If if you don't know your own power. So a lot of the materials that I'm going to be using um, are actually quite powerful. Is in particular when you are trying to manifest something really fast. Okay, so you want it to come fast and you want it to also come strong. You don't want it to come through alone. We're talking about money. Okay, so sometimes it can, if you're trying to apply for a loan or whatever, like for a house, but this is if there is a gateway. Okay, so the main thing that you guys got to understand is that when it comes to money work, there has to be some kind of gateway for the money to come in, whether or not it's, yeah, and your actions are going to depend on it. Okay, it really is, but it needs to be some kind of gateway. Either you have a job or a business. Um, Most of the work that I do for other people that would involve money usually does involve some sort of business venture. Sorry, guys, I'm flipping y'all over because I'm trying to plug in my charger so that my phone stays at a good rate. So I got this window open and it's messing with my allergies a little bit. Okay, you're not charging. I wonder why. Okay. It's like not doing nothing. Hold on, let me see if I can put it right there. Nope, that still didn't work. Okay, I know it's plugged in. All right, let me see it. Guys, I got to get this plugged in otherwise, because I got so much other stuff to do. Because I've got readings that I'm going to be doing live today. Okay, there we go. We're good. All right. Thumbs up, you guys. So the items that you're going to need now, obviously you can use any color candle that you want. What I have available right now is these taper candles. Okay, these you can get these 2 for $1. You can get the 6 for $1 emergency candles. Yeah, so that's what I'm using. It's a very practical spell. A lot of the stuff that you need, you may have already in your house, except for maybe some of the herbs, but you never know because there's a lot of people that have a lot of herbs. I know I have a lot of herbs, but there's people that have way more. So you never know what they may have, but what in the world? Okay, this is so weird, you guys. I've been trying to play some music for the longest, and I was trying to. Okay, I'm going to turn it down on low. I was going to watch a movie while I showed this to y'all, but okay. So some of the thing, what you want is candle. You want a candle. You want some money herbs, and I'll tell you what those are. Potting soil. Okay. Beeswax, but this is an optional item. But I'm sorry, not beeswax. Bee pollen. Coffee. You can even use the instant coffee too. Okay. But whatever coffee that you use, it's going to accelerate. Okay. Now, a more advanced item that a lot of people probably don't know about the hourglass. Y'all remember this from Wizard of Oz, huh? Remember the evil witch had the hourglass? I need to watch that movie. That's a very good childhood movie, very nostalgic and grounding. Okay, so a mortar and pestle, in case you want to grind up some herbs. I think that's what I'm going to do. You want to have a pine cone, get some pine cones. These are absolutely amazing. Okay, these are amazing for money manifestation, especially if you're working with the fairy folk. Okay, and so you guys see I got my little fairy ball right here. you know, and I guess use whatever puts you into a meditative state because I like this. First of all, I like glow balls or I like these water balls. I do. I like these. So I'd actually like to start collecting them. Um, anyway, I've got some more pine cones. These are real pine cones too. You want to make sure everything you're using is organic. I mean, if you want to use something that is not organic, that's fine. But I think you're going to have better results if you use this. Okay. All right. Also, let me put my little marketing skill in here. If you guys need a private reading or a consultation for spell work, the link to my Etsy is below. And I do have a few things on there, but make sure that you just get a consultation first. Okay, because you never know what the consultation gives my spirits a chance to read you so they'll know exactly what to do when I do your work for you. Okay, so that's a very important process and step. And I didn't even announce this, but I actually have a $27 reading on Etsy. It's like a 20-minute, it's my 20-minute reading. Okay. And I will be using Etsy. Guys, it was so weird. Like, I'm getting ready to get my credit card processor set up because they actually are sending out an inspector. Like, I was like, are you serious? They're sending an inspector. I'll tell y'all about that. Like, when you get an unexpected phone call that's just like confirmation. So I was like, whoa. So, yeah. Anyway, so the website will be back up and running, but we don't have to stop business because of that. Okay, seriously. Hey, blessed abundance. Hey, Miss Likeable. Now I have a bowl. You want to have a bowl, okay? My bowl is filled with green rice, which is actually very lucky. It's already got bay leaves and just a lot of good stuff in it. It's a really pretty green color too, guys. It's like a hunter green. It's got magnetic sand, and so I put some lodestone power into it. But we're gonna put this green rice into another container. But I don't have to clean or wash this out. This is perfect. It's like it's almost like it's I'm gonna have to find somewhere to put this though. I think I'm gonna put it in this bag. This was where I tore off a bag. But guys, I had forgotten I had a lot of petition paper just hidden in the closet because I was looking for my potting soil. So some of the herbs that you want to have, to be honest with you, any kind of money herb, but the ones that I would recommend. Hold on, guys. The ones that I would recommend would be goldenrod, horehound can bring money because it'll remove blockages. Cloves, yellow dock root. You can use chamomile. You can use calendula. I need to go downstairs. Y'all, I ordered like 3 or 4 things of calendula. And I think I'm gonna have to go down there and get them. Because that is the one thing that I did not get. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to leave you guys for a couple of minutes because I need that calendula. Lemongrass. People would be surprised how good lemongrass is for money manifestation. Red clover. This is I feel like this and the lemongrass would be the 2 ingredients that you would want. Some rue. Rue is really good for money manifestation. Marshmallow root. Okay. Um, Also, we are going to be using a little bit of graveyard dirt. When you say graveyard dirt, people get scared, and it's like it's not going to kill anybody. That's not the purpose of it. It's to empower the spell work. And then this is graveyard dirt that I ordered. Like I have not went grave digging yet or graveyard dirt. Um, I'm gonna do that eventually, but now isn't the right time. So this is a good replacement for it because basically what I do is you just have to make sure that you charge it and consecrate it. Okay. I don't know why it's not showing me the other. Okay, I'm trying to find this one song, but I can't seem to find it. And normally it comes up in the associated videos, but it didn't. So, what is the power in using dirt in your money spells? The power of that is that it represents the root chakra. So, and other stuff. It represents other stuff, but it also represents earth, it represents grounding. There we go. Because what in the heck? Okay, here we go. I'm going to go and grab my calendula real quick. Be right back, y'all. Just before I left, quite lost you said, I am as constant as an orange star, and I said, constant in the darkness, where's that at? If you want me, I'll be in the bar. On the back of the cartoon coaster, in the blue TV screen light. I remember Canada, oh Canada. Your face sketched on the tracks. Oh, you remind me of that holy white tea so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I case of you. I would still be Okay, I am so sorry about not being prepared, you guys. That was a mistake. Okay, please pardon my insolence. This is going to be a very, very fast and effective spell that you can do. So at some point during, the whole gathering of all the ingredients, I do write out a petition. So what you want to do is you want to write your intent. You want to use big numbers for this one, especially if you're trying to manifest something fast. Anything from 8 to 10. So either 8, 9, or 10 times. Keep it short and simple. Just say what your intent is. This amount of money will come to me, and you want to put a gateway. So how is it going to come to you? And you put fast in the next 24 hours or 48 hours or whatever you know. Okay. So we are going to take our potting soil. I'm going to grab it and put the intent in it. I'm going to, just say I consecrate this dirt to bring my intentions to me fast, okay? That's basically all you have to do. It's not, really the whole point of it is your intent. You don't even really have to say it. You can just think it, okay? Whatever your intent is. This soil is a little dry, so I might pour a little bit of water on it because this soil is a little dried out. And yes, it does have those little white balls in it, but that's okay because those are just there to absorb. I wonder what that is. I think it's there to absorb moisture. Okay. So just potting soil or dirt, or you can go out in front of your house and just get some dirt, which, I mean, considering you would have to tear up your yard somehow. So anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay. Get the dirt from wherever you can. Okay. Also some runes, you guys, will help. Okay. This rune right here means wealth. So we're definitely going to use this one. This one is really good as well. So is this one. Okay. And the last one, let me find it. You can use this one. This one, this one brings in blessings of gifts and stuff. If you're wanting gifts, but that's not. This one is the one that I was looking for. Okay, because this represents power, and in order to make something happen fast, you have to be using a significant amount of power to do that. Okay. This one is also good, but as long as you have those three, you can also engrave those symbols into your candles. I'm gonna put a little bit of filtered water. Like literally, I'm just gonna shake it on the top and then stir it up with my little mortar and pestle thing. because I just want to put a little bit of moisture in it because it did kind of dry out. Y'all, my cat Zeus ran off, and we suspect that she must have gotten hit by a car or something, but she's in a better place, you know. Sometimes when your familiars leave you, that means that they had something else to do, or it was, you know. And then another one of the kittens died because, you know, after she left, which was really sad. But somebody said she took her baby with her, you know. So yeah, she was a little stinker when I had her, but you know, she was a sweet little kitty. I'm gonna be giving them away for free, so I'm sure that there will be a family that's gonna adopt them, and they can have them for free. Okay, because they can't really go with me where I'm going. So I'll talk about that later, y'all. I'm sorry. I am just like talking about all this stuff that ain't okay. So it's a little bit of moisture in here. All right. So my petition has a dollar sign written on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 22 times. How did that happen? Yep, I accidentally read it 11 times, but evidently that's what I needed. So, all right. Where are my candles at? Is this thing? I'm consecrating and cleansing my candle. And if you're not fully, you know, advanced in magic, then you can say, you know, and I say things, I speak things too. So speaking things is very important, absolutely. I mean, but you know, sometimes you can actually your intent can be so strong, you know. And today being Monday is an excellent day for spell work that involves prosperity, okay? And you do want to use things of the earth, but you can say, you know, I cleanse and consecrate this candle of all negative energies. I charge it with the intent, you know, dollar sign, whatever it is that you want will come to me fast. And you want to write that. Looks like I wrote it 10 and 11 times. So, yeah. But the petition is good. So I'm not going to touch it because, you know, it feels right. Okay. Okay. All right. So the way that you can consecrate a candle is you can use smoke to do that, and that's what I was using because I've got a incense stick in my all right. Sorry guys. Okay. Let me get my stuff from up here. Y'all know I gotta have everything to feel right. Now with this work is what I want to tell you is that you don't have to necessarily be stuck on what ingredients you don't have, but as long as you have the basic, like you don't have to have a big thing, potting thing. I was growing plants when I bought this, but you can get like the small thing of potting soil or you know, and you can use regular kitchen herbs that a lot of people have is cinnamon, rosemary, um, What are some other stuff that would be money manifesting? Cloves, clover. Okay, red clover. No, people usually don't have red clover, but anyway, y'all catch what I'm saying. Just go through your cabinets. What's another one? I know that allspice is really good for money manifestation. Nutmeg is really good. So if you just have some nutmeg, I mean, like if you're like, okay, all I have is nutmeg, cinnamon, and also bay leaves. Okay. And I do have some bay leaves over here. It's really time for me to do a herb restock. All right, I'm just sprinkling some fast luck powder onto the petition. Um, oh, another herb would be patchouli. Okay, patchouli. Patchouli is excellent in money manifestation. Where is my? Here it is. I found it. I got some patchouli too, you guys. Thank the goddess. I have patchouli. Good Lord, this song again. Okay, this song is very relaxing. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Oh, I need to empty this thing out. Oh, wow, that didn't sound good. Okay. What the heck is that? Oh, you know what? I think that's the trash pickup people. It's gotta be. I'm just sprinkling a little bit of patchouli. I don't want to get the petition wet like that, so I'm not going to be putting anything. The only thing that I will put close to wet on it, not honey. I'll use the bee pollen, but not honey because it'll make it too wet and it can potentially erase the words. Okay. I am going to take some benzoin though and seal it around the edges in the four corners. Okay. If you guys don't know about benzoin, you can look it up. I've been using this stuff for years and it has worked literally like a charm for me. Cause y'all know like a lot of women, and then some women don't go through this, but I've had to support my children by myself. I didn't complain about it. I really didn't. Well, at least I stopped complaining about it, after a while. I'm gonna put some bee pollen on top of this and then some inside of the petition. And you just want to have an intent. When you're using bee pollen brings good luck. It brings attraction. Okay. Now, you can also use a dried honeycomb, okay? You can also use, you know how sometimes bees or wasps will like they'll leave their nest or whatever, they'll be gone away from the nest, and sometimes it'll I've actually found those things before, and they are very useful in magic. Honeycomb is too, but I would recommend honeycomb because it's so wet. I would recommend that for your honey jars, okay? So, but I feel like bee pollen is an excellent replacement if you only have the honey and not the comb. So, and just make sure you use organic honey, okay? I've had so many people asking me about classes. So I did put my courses in witchcraft up on the Etsy because there was someone that was asking. I'm just putting some patchouli. I use patchouli a lot in my money manifestation, and it works fast, okay? Also, corn silk or either corn or pumpkin seeds, okay? I was thinking about using my mojo beans, but I cannot find them right now, and I don't feel like looking for them. I really don't. I know they're somewhere around here, but you can also put some mojo beans down at the bottom of this dirt, okay? Because beans are very powerful, and I may even, if I find them later, I'll put them somewhere around it. But to be honest with you, a lot of this stuff can be replaceable. Like for the beans, the pine cones, for some reason, is excellent for money, okay? Okay. I'm just kind of recharging these because I've had it for a while. I picked this up walking and I was like, oh, isn't that cute? So I use it for my money spells. All right, so I'm gonna put like a thick layer of the coffee, but I'm gonna put the coffee also on top of the petition, and then we'll have to throw some more. We'll top it off with graveyard dirt. I wonder if you guys are able to see what the heck I am doing. It's not a very good show and tell if people can't see you. All right. So we're going to tell the coffee grinds to make this manifest fast. Okay. Now the petition, we're just going to take that and fold it up. And I'm trying to hold it up. Um, but it'll fold with the, you want to fold it towards you. Okay. Probably like 3 times is probably enough, for either 3 or 4 times. Okay, and just put it, just kind of put it, you can put it in, it doesn't matter what position, just put it on there. Make sure you press it down real good, okay? And that benzoin is very sticky, so it will help. And we got to weigh this down. So I've got some pyrite right here. Again, this is advanced, so you would want to have these stones. If you don't, it's okay. You can weigh it down with beans. Okay. So things are, but these are really, really good. So I'm just going to put these on top so that it will stay weighed down. Yeah. You can keep working this spell. Okay, guys, sorry. I was doing I guess I must have went into a trance. That happens sometimes because this is actual work, okay? And you don't want, like, it depends on what your goals are, but you don't want to actually undo this until you have manifested what you want, okay? Or you can keep it and you can continue to do, but I think that that would be like a totally different spell type. So, this is for if you need fast cash, emergency cash, okay? I'm just not trying to rush through this, you guys. So if I'm being a little slow, I'm just taking my time. Okay, we're gonna put a little bit more potting soil. So the petition is now buried underneath this, okay? And I'm trying to weigh it down with the pyrite, but I think it's gonna keep popping up. So I'm just gonna keep that weight on there so that it'll stay like that, okay? However you consecrate your herbs, I think it's personalized. What I do is I just ask the helpful spirits and ancestors or either a deity. Um, you can call it Ganesha, Lakshmi, but you wanna be mindful when you are. We just want to ask the spirits to bless this work. Is basically what we'll do with the graveyard dirt. But I know that I wanted graveyard dirt in there because it's got that really rich earthy smell to it. So, like I said, there's a lot of people that go to I know that I would like to do that, but you know, I'm, I don't really like moving around in this area like that. So, I need to light another incense. I haven't been able to look at the chat. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. Hey, Orion's daughter. Hello, welcome. Welcome, welcome. So, of course, we are going to use a candle in this work. Okay, if I could find my athame, that would, okay, here it is. That would just be great. y'all, y'all ever had stuff hiding from you? You'd be like, where is it? You need this for you need the, yes, okay, thank you. All right, so I've got a cube. This is actually a candle holder. It does not hold this, okay? But I want the candle holder to be ambiguous, okay? So I'm going to put the candle holder on top of the petition, okay? And that's going to weigh it down even more because we do have our little weights right here. And this way it's level, okay, using the candle holder, and then the candle will stick right on top of there, okay? And you can get this set up, and it's really, really pretty to look at because I'm really going to decorate it really nicely. And, you know, with something that okay, when it's something that you want done fast, you want to put, like, I put a lot of times with money work, I will do a candle, but something like this, you really want to use a lot of natural ingredients from the earth. And I think Spirit has been showing us that over and over again with the readings, because I'm thinking about doing some oracle cards today too for the channel, but I kept seeing nature, abundance, you know, using nature. Well, this is like nature in a bowl. And believe it or not, these energies are very powerful with money manifestation. Okay. And they also help to relax and ground you. Because a lot of times when people are in need of cash, they have a tendency to get very frustrated. Well, guess what? You have to get that frustration out of your spirit. Okay. You do. Because that's not going to help you manifest. So, and that's one of the reasons why, it's important to, even when you're doing your spell work, you don't want to necessarily, not for money manifestation. Maybe if you're dealing with an enemy or an irritating person, then maybe, but even then, but you want to make sure that you stay grounded, because you can actually push things away from you, and because your mind is thinking negative. If you're stressed, that means that there's some negative. And I'm telling y'all what I know, and a lot of people say, well, how, Jamila, how do I not be stressed out when I need money? Well, you know what, I've done this work and it's always worked for me in every situation. Okay, unless it was meant for me to take an alternative path or route. But for whatever your money needs are, this will definitely work for you. Okay. All right. So we're going to start sprinkling herbs. Okay. We got lemongrass to bring in money and prosperity. Lemongrass is not very pretty to look at because it's not like a flower, it's more like a stalk. And so is goldenrod. Also, mistletoe would be good too. I don't know what I did with my mistletoe and I'm not looking for it. Because I already got plenty of herbs here. Okay, marshmallow root is really good. It attracts good energy to you, okay? Keeps your spirits high. Red clover for good luck and prosperity. We want some horehound to keep out any negative spirits like fear, worry, doubt, stress. A lot of people will stress themselves out and worry themselves to death. I'd be like, why don't you just get some spell word? you know, when, and then like I've been taking I don't know about you guys, but I've been taking spiritual baths like every day, like daily. Mm. I hope I don't get copyrighted for this song. This is Carole King. I don't think that I will. YouTube will send me a warning. They'll send it to you even when you're on your mobile phone. They'll say, hey, you're playing some copyrighted material. Okay, we're going to sprinkle a little bit of rosemary. If I feel up to it, I will put a little bit of mistletoe on it because mistletoe is very, very spirit. Just reminded me of how powerful mistletoe is, especially around this time of the year. Okay, yellow dock root. So I'm charging the herb with my hand as I put it in there. I'm gonna put some cloves on top too. And believe it or not, you'll smell all of these herbs and they smell really good. It's just a very earthy smell. Okay. You know what? I love music where they're playing guitars, because guitars are actually real instruments. Do you, hold on, do you let, yes, the candle will be able to burn all the way down and you don't have to worry about any fire hazards because it has a base. And as long as the candle holder is touching the petition paper, we're good. The energy can be transmuted, okay, through or it can be carried. It's a carrier. But a lot of times I will, like when I do my pineapple ritual, and those pineapple um, rituals actually work. I actually already disposed of the top of my pineapple that I was using. Because when I buy a pineapple, I cut the top off of it and use it for spiritual work. Anytime I go and get any kind of produce, I don't care if it's especially corn, because you want it's convenient to go to the store. And so if you're not doing any magic, but if you're doing some magic and you got to cook a nice reasonably priced meal for your family, you can get corn for cheaper if you just buy it, and you'll get the husk and you'll get the corn silk from it. Okay, corn silk is very, very good in money manifestation. Okay, but for now, I'm just going to use these. Of course, we're going to put some bay leaves on top of it. You can later burn these because burning bay leaves is so powerful in money manifestation. I didn't know that Beyonce got this beat from Stevie Nicks. That's what's up. Stevie Nicks is one of my favorite artists, okay, guys? We're going to put some rue sticks around here. This is what rue looks like. The oil just smells good. It does. It just has a very, very earthy but it almost has like a perfumey smell to it. And you get like these big sticks. You can actually burn them for protection. Okay. So, guys, okay, my grandmother, I believe that she was a practitioner in her own right. She did a lot of things with her mind. My grandmother was an Aquarius, so she was very powerful in her mind. She had a collection of hourglasses in her living room. My grandmother always had a beautiful home, and she had a collection of hourglasses. So I work with my grandmother's spirit a lot. I haven't necessarily invoked her today, but I will a little bit later. But you do want to call to them and invoke their spirits, because my grandmother she will always be the number one inspiration in my life. Okay. She was just an amazing lady. She was a very good grandmother. She was so patient and kind and loving. I miss that lady. She always had and my grandmother had those. She didn't have ones that looked like this. She had the ones that were like, it was like sand, but it was flat and it had water in it. And she had like several of them. She had like some that had bubbles in it, like the bubbles would all go. And she had some really, really interesting hourglasses. And I always wonder, where the heck did you get these from? And they were just so pretty. And I always felt safe when I was with my grandmother. I don't know about y'all. I just loved her so much. We do want to put our rooms around it. Like I said, this is going to bring wealth. Okay, so let me show you guys. This is what this looks like. Okay, and I haven't put the calendula on there yet. Hello, JG. Hello, Terrace. Hi. Okay, let me put this back on the charger. That way I will stay with some power here. Okay. All right. So I'm going to take my candle and start carving some of the rune symbols. I'm going to start at the bottom. And you should do your symbolism like whatever resonates with you. But I would definitely use some of these runes. Ooh, I feel hot, you guys. It is hot. Ooh, it's some powerful work we doing here, y'all. Good Lord. All right, so we're gonna move on to oils for the candle. I don't want to get a mess everywhere, so you know what, I can put the oil. So you want some kind of attraction oil. Oh Lord, I just feel hot. All right, we're gonna use some pine needle on this. Pine needle is excellent for money manifestation and prosperity. This is water, elemental water oil. If you don't have it, that's optional. You can also use fire, but believe me, water is still very powerful. And then we're going to put some magnolia. Ooh, I feel like I'm about to break out in a freaking sweat. This is fast luck powder. Okay, I know I have another money powder over here. Here it is. And then some patchouli. Excuse me, you guys. That attraction oil is very strong. Ugh. Then we're going to take our calendula flowers. You can put some coffee grinds on the candle, guys, but I found that sometimes when coffee grinds start to burn, they give off a very, very toxic fume. So, you don't necessarily have to put it on the candle, but you can. If you do decide to do that, put very little amounts, okay, to the point where like it wouldn't irritate your throat or whatever, because you don't want nothing irritating. I wish that it was straight up. It's kind of tipsy. I don't know why I'm not getting a. Let me clear away some of this stuff. There it goes. All right, guys. So this is what it looks like. Okay. Okay, and like I said, you can use a green candle as well. We got a nice breeze coming in, so it's kind of blowing it, but it didn't blow it out. This is the part of my ritual where I usually start becoming very quiet. This is when you don't want to use your voice, but you want to use your visualization. And then also just, you know, what I do is I also see it happen as well, my intent, which is very important. And whatever that specific intent is. Ooh, I got like a little itch on my eye. Thank you, goddess. It's like a little tingling on my lower lid, which is a good sign. Right. And then you can just say, so mote it be or blessed be. All right. And that's it. A lot of times, what I do is I do a lot of meditation with it too, or either I do other things, while the candle is burning. For this one, you can actually burn this candle. I would say burn it during the day and then maybe do a backup candle. Um, because you may want to work on this for like until what your intent is manifests, okay? Or you can just let this one candle burn and just move on to whatever else you got to do when it's done. But it depends on how you feel. My intuition tells me when I need to continue to work on something. So this will take probably about, I want to say 2 hours. This candle will take about 2 hours to burn down. Alternatively, you can also use these pillar candles. Okay, you can use a this is a taper candle. This is a pillar. Okay. Anyway, guys, that is it. I hope that you guys enjoyed the energy today. Make sure that you hit the thumbs up. And if you guys need to reach me, you're going to go to the Etsy page, okay? Because a lot of people have been going to the regular website because that's just where they, a lot of people have my website booked, I get, or bookmarked. But if you want to actually pay for your reading and your consultation, you'll need to go to my Etsy page. And like I said, guys, I'm gonna have the credit card processor set up. I may end up with a different website though. It just depends because the company that I'm going through, they claim that they can integrate into my website that I already have, which would be my first choice because I've got all my reviews and stuff on there. But you guys know that if I got to keep it moving, I'm gonna keep it moving. Okay. So yeah, it was really weird that they have to send out like an inspector to, so it was weird. But that's a part of the process, evidently. So that'll be set up. But you guys can still reach me because until I get that set up, I still have to run business. So I'm glad that I had my Etsy page set up. Also, another thing, the reason why I got these pine cones is because you can like put the pine cones in there too, but you just want to watch it once it starts to burn down because it could very easily set this, especially this big one, on fire, but it may not, or it may. And then these little tiny ones, you can use them as well instead of the big one. You can just put that next to it. Uh oh. Yeah, that candle is on there. It smells amazing, you guys. This is very good for aromatherapy as well as, for your meditation. Because all magic happens through you, okay? I'm just one of them type of people. I like to manifest my full potential and I don't like to limit myself. And then also, I don't like to be stressed out either. I don't like to be stressed out about things, what's the point in doing magic if you're stressed out about it? I always tell my clients that and they're like, you know what, you're absolutely right. I'm like, yeah, if you're getting the work done, then you shouldn't be nervous, okay? So that's what we're here for, okay? That's what the craft and witchcraft is here for. It's not here for you to continue to act like, with all that uncertainty, okay? Because when I do a spell, it works, and I always know that it's going to work, okay? So I will see you guys later. Stay tuned. I'm going to do a November preview. So we'll kind of look into November for each sign. Okay, hit that subscribe button, thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. All right. Love and light. Let me see who else we had in here. You're welcome, Orion's daughter. Bye bye.